Hello, we are 8.3% of the way through the year, and here is everything I watched and read in January. Disappointing considering James Mangold is one of my favorite directors, but Short Round could have saved it. Some of the directorial flourishes worked and some didn't, but a solidly entertaining film. Had a big grin on my face the entire way through. It's nice to see Simon Farnaby again after growing up with him on Horrible Histories. A stylistically interesting, cute, offbeat rom-com. An intelligent and violent exploration of self-hatred. An absurd and fantastical comedy about female liberation with outstanding performances from Emma Stone and Mark Ruffalo, who are among the best of the year. A realistic and surprisingly funny comedy, with most of that comedy coming from Laurie Metcalf. An effective and moody romantic drama with a wild ending. Cute summer theater camp movie with a very good third act. What starts off as a well-shot but generic immigrant story turns into a very powerful and emotional story about a mother and son's relationship. Extremely well shot and acted, but thinks it's smarter than it actually is. Still, a very entertaining time. Incredibly funny social satire with a solid family drama mixed in. The stuff with his parents is extremely emotionally moving, but unfortunately the romance side of things falls a little flat. The ending is very, very strong though. You know those crazy flashbacks that Michael Peña's character does in the Ant-Man movies? This entire movie feels like those. Peak production design, incredibly tense atmosphere, and how haven't I heard of Yaphet Kotto until now? If this was meant to be a parody, this is a good movie. Has just enough of a punch to make you feel something. Penelope Cruz gives a tour de force performance, but terrible visual effects weaken the emotional impact of some scenes. The performances and direction is not strong enough to overcome the complete lack of dialogue. Had no idea what was happening at any point in time, and the mood wasn't strong enough to carry the movie. Cold and important, the final scene is devastating. However, the movie is extremely slow-paced, stopping me from putting it in the grade tier. A fun 80s crime comedy. A book about Métis culture and history, an important read for all Canadians. The fourth book in the Wandering Inn series is pretty much impossible to review in under 10 seconds. Ranking them, Polaris is last, then Rust and Indiana Jones are in the correct order, Fish Called Wanda, and then in the good tier, Last Repair Shop is going to remain at the bottom. Theater Camp, Somewhere in Queens, Rye Lane, and Leave the World Behind. This happens to be in the correct order. Standout elements, at the bottom will be House of Gucci, and then All of Us Strangers and Ferrari are both ahead of Saltburn. Memorable, Zone of Interest is ahead of Wonka. And in the great tier, The Wandering Inn is ahead of both Alien and American Fiction, and then the rest is all in the correct spot.